Dietrich Haddon on your radio. Giving honor to God, He's the head of my life. Gonna give a shout out to the Lord, my Savior Jesus Christ. I gotta say thank you to the doubters that said I would never survive. I wanna say thank you to those that prayed me through the fire. Oh, sometimes I gotta take a look in the mirror. Try to knock me down, but God said no. Said you got more life to live, you got more love to give. Even though you did what you did, you ain't going out like this. Oh, sometimes I just can't believe. Oh, sometimes the Lord God has for me. Oh, look at me and see my glory. You need to know that I'm got a story. God has been so good to me. I believe I'll testify while I got a chance. Tomorrow isn't promised to no man. I believe I'll testify while I got a chance. I gotta take it as I never wanted to testify. Teacher got on your radio. Okay. Teacher got on your radio. Church, put your hands together now. I believe I'll testify. I believe I'll testify. I believe. Let me testify. Let me. Put it in me.
Gospel 88.7 WEHA. It's more than music. It's ministry.
Port Republic, Atlantic City, and now on FM Translator 100.3 W262CF, Atlantic City, Pleasantville.
WEHA is a listener-supported radio station. To make a donation, call 609-641-8870. Visit our headquarters at 3 Canal Drive, Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, 08234. Or log on to our website, wehavegospel.com.
The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily those of WEHA, Gospel 88.7 and 100.3 FM. We Have Gospel, Spread the Gospel Inc., or any of its sponsors.
If you just tuned in, you're listening to In the Community with Dr. Thelma Witherspoon and First Lady Parrish right here on your two-time Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM. We have gospel. This broadcast is being brought to you by the Hawks Family Businesses, who's been serving our community for over 40 years, and Beacon Hall, turning moments into memories. If you're looking for a venue to have a place, Beacon Hall is the place that you want to be. You can call Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 at 609-641-8870, extension 2. All right, I have a few announcements for you today before we go in on our pre-recorded show. All right? I would like to announce the Westminster Christian Worship Center food distribution, 2015 Morningside Avenue, will be on Wednesday, March the 25th from 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. Client's choice, first come, first serve, while supplies last. Bring your own reusable bag and or cart. We will be giving away diapers along with household products. Also, we want you to keep in mind that the youth ministries of the New Mount Calvary, Heaven's Way Baptist, and Faith Baptist present Easter Jam 2026, Saturday, March the 28th from 12 to 3 o'clock p.m. at the Heaven's Way Baptist Church, 5082 Tremont Avenue in Egg Harbor Township. Age range 4 to 15. Registration closes March the 22nd. You can go on their page and there's a QR code and you can sign up that way. The Easter egg hunt will begin, the rounds will begin at 12:30. Be on time so you don't miss your round. Also coming up, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM, Mother's Day Brunch, Saturday, May 9th, 2026 at 11 a.m. This will be held at the Beacon Hall, 243 St. Louis Avenue in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. Host Elaine Lady Praise Hawks. Keynote speaker Dr. Patrice Dawson. Special musical tributes honoring mothers. The donation is $30 for adults, $15, 12 and under. You can call 609-641-8870, extension 2, or you can go to the website, www.wehavegospel.com. Also on today, the New Mount Calvary Outreach Food Free Monthly Distribution will be held Saturday, March the 21st from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the New Mount Calvary Baptist Church, 6755 Mill Road in Mays Landing, New Jersey. For more information, you can call 609-476-3671. All right, let's see what else do I have here. Need help with rent, electricity, or heating bills? Beginning March 2026, assistance programs may provide support with utility bills, rent payments, food and clothing packages. Thousands of families use these programs each year to get back on their feet. You can go to the Salvation Army Assistance Guide and view on how to apply. So you can go to Help from Salvation Army and you can click on that and you can find out if you need some help. All right. Also coming up, Mays Landing Easter egg hunt will be at Gaskill Park in the park Saturday, April the 4th from 1 p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. All right, and it's going to start at 1 o'clock p.m. Bring the family and gather with the community and have some fun. All right, I want you to keep that in mind. Also, I want to announce that Mother Sylvia Jerkins, Community Blessings from My Closet to Yours, free clothing giveaway Saturday, April the 4th from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. and it's going to be held at 253 North New Road in Pleasantville, New Jersey at Kingdom Academy, given by Mother Sylvia Jerkins. Everything is already on hangers, all right? And she's going to have dresses and skirts and blouses and pants and sweaters, all right? And it's all for free. Whatever you want, it will be there, all right? So that's free. So, and she has some very nice clothes. So I really try to find information. We try to find information and make sure that we're giving this information out to all of the residents. And last but not least, New Jersey top licensed therapists are aiding residents, oh my goodness, for free therapy. I lost my spot. Okay, here I am. New Jersey's top licensed therapists are aiding residents, New Jersey's residents, through free therapy sessions with insurance. Sessions can be held online or in person, making it easier than ever to get the support you need. You are not alone, all right? And so you can go to New Jersey's website, and it's called New Jersey Residents Struggling with Stress are now eligible for free therapy, all right? So that's very, very good. So I have this information on my Facebook page and on my social media, and you can go there and touch the button, and they will tell you exactly what you need to do. All right, those are all of the announcements that I have for today. And now we're getting ready for an interview with a phenomenal woman. This is Women's History Month, and she's my last individual that I will be interviewing for Women's History Month, and that is in the persons of Yvette Soto.
Hello.
Hi, Yvette. How are you?
Pleasure to be here with you.
Right. This is not your first time as a guest, but it's your first time in the capacity that you are in now. And you wear a lot of hats. So I'm not going to steal your thunder. Just in case people don't know who you are, I want you to say something about yourself.
Sure. Like you said, my name is Yvette Soto, and I am the founder of the Atlantic County Puerto Rican Prairie Latin Music Fest. We've been having that event. Is going to be the 27th year in August. We also have a youth advisory council that we help youth get into colleges and into trade schools. Most recently, I became the CEO of the Spanish Community Center, which is the first Latino agency in the state of New Jersey. Lydia Munoz, who is the founder, and all this year she's been the CEO. She actually selected me to take over the agency, and it's really been. I thank God so much for this experience because it's right up my alley, helping people, and we have a lot of programs that we're developing for the agency.
And you have several locations.
Yes, we do. We have a location in Landisville, which was open in 1970. In that time, the agency was created to help the Puerto Ricans coming from Puerto Rico to work the farms back in the 70s. And then now in 1980, Atlantic City office was open on 3900 Ventnor Avenue. And offices are both very packed all the time. We're providing so many services.
So you have two locations, Atlantic City and Landisville.
Yes.
All right, and you're responsible now. You are the CEO.
I'm the CEO, yes, with a wonderful team. I do have a team that work with me, and we have a wonderful also team of volunteers that assist us with every effort. We are in the process of creating new programs for the elderly in Atlantic City, and also we're in the process of starting a new daycare, 24 hours, 7 days a week in Landisville, to provide services for families throughout the county.
Well, a children's daycare or an adult daycare?
In Landisville, we're going to have a trailer that's going to continue providing services to the community. And then the actual building, we're actually making it now into a daycare, 2.5 to 13 years old. It's going to be from 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Wow.
For those parents that don't have where to take the kids, now they have. And the good thing is we are a partner of the Rutgers Cooperative, children. So we're going to be providing meals for the kids, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we have an amazing staff that are licensed.
Okay. What are the hours for the Spanish Community Center?
The hours right now, we are open 8:30 to 4:30 with 1 hour of lunch. So from 1 to 2 people, our staff go to lunch, but we're open 8:30 to 4:30. We're getting so many clients that what we're asking is for them to call and make appointments prior to coming in. And we have two food pantries, and we have a mobile food pantry as well, where we take food to individuals that are homebound, that are disabled, elderly, that don't leave their home, and we do the food pantry.
Yeah, I saw. Now, did you get donated a van, or is that?
Yes. We're actually partnering. We partner with American Red Cross. We were very blessed to be able to receive a van as a donation, and to do mobile food pantry. And we have excellent volunteers that are putting that together. Once a week, we go and we identify families that don't have transportation, and we go and bring them food pantry.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
That is fantastic. We've been knowing each other for over 30 years, or
yes,
close to 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Over 30 years. I remember when you were working for the Atlantic City Free Public Library.
Yeah, that's how we met.
That's how we met, and I was working in City Hall.
I remember your family coming to do the MLK celebration. You would come and sing.
Yes.
Yes, your family is full of art. Very artistic.
That is very true. And then when you was one of the originators of the Puerto Rican Parade.
Yes, I actually co-founded the Atlantic County Puerto Rican Parade, and the Latin Music Fest. I actually founded the idea and ran with it, and it's been so incredible to have so many artists perform, and just now we're more, last year was very successful. Every year it keeps growing, so we're really, really happy to be able to continue doing that.
I really want people to know that I really knew you because I was in the first Puerto Rican.
Yes, you were in Atlantic City Boardwalk.
On the boardwalk.
I remember that. It was such an amazing time.
It was.
Yes.
And Maldonado, I think
Robert Maldonado. Yeah.
He was a part of it.
Yes.
I was in a rolling chair.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I have pictures
of
most. So I have to go through my boxes. As you remember, before it wasn't digital, so everything was like, with a camera, but I have so many pictures in boxes. I want to go through them and just put them by dates.
Yes. That would be great. Well, if you find any of me, I would
absolutely
really love to have
I'll share with you.
I really appreciate that. So it's been a long time.
Very long, yeah.
And we were living on the same street and didn't know it.
Exactly.
For years.
Yes.
For years. And that's how it is on the outskirts, Everybody's basically to themselves.
Exactly.
And there was something coming up.
Uh-huh.
And it was, I am drawing a blank. It was at Showboat. And it was a program for health.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keith DaCosta.
Yeah, Keith DaCosta's event. You reach out to me.
I reached out to you.
For us to provide entertainment. That's how we found out we're living on the same street. Yes.
Oh, my goodness. And I think he...
CareSpark
had come to town, and I was working, and I was in charge of entertainment.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I wanted to mix it up.
Uh-huh.
And I said, we need a little Latin. I said, I know the perfect person. And I got in touch with you, and we rekindled.
Yes. From there, the rest is history. That's right.
The rest is history, and we've been moving along ever since. So you have been involved so much. And also, you are your parents' caretaker.
Yes, my parents, one is 88. My dad is 88. My mom is 86. She's going to be 86 in June. And I just love, being there and being part of their lives every day. We do have a wonderful lady that takes care of them when I'm not there. And my sister is involved as well, Nancy, and my brother, he comes from Florida and helps out. So to me, it's important to keep them independent in their home and just until God decides to take them, I'm very blessed to say that my parents are still alive.
And the reason why I brought that up is because as busy as you are,
Yes.
being a mom,
Yeah.
being the CEO of Worldwide Entertainment,
Exactly.
now the CEO of the Spanish Community Center,
Yep.
you still find time.
Family is everything. I always say, first is God,
Right.
then family, and then everything else.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And the pastor. Are you still?
Pastor, yeah, she, we need to pray for her. She has
name?
been Pastor Noemi Perez,
Yes,
who is
yes.
the founder of Oasis United Methodist Church. Her health has been, it's not all that great, but we continue having her in our prayers. She was in a hospital. She is in the hospital. And like I told her kids, we pray for her and we wish the best, but she has been an amazing inspiration in my life and to many people in this community. She has been a mom to many of us.
That's the reason why I wanted to bring that up, because the Oasis Church is in Pleasantville.
It's in Pleasantville. She founded the church.
Right.
It's going back in the 80s.
Right.
And she was a phenomenal pastor. And then her daughter was the pastor. Now we have a new pastor in the church who's really great as well. But her legacy continues.
Yes.
Food pantry, all that was her idea in helping the community and keeping those services forward. So we are enjoying her while she's here. And the day that God decides to take her, we'll keep her in our hearts because she has done so much. As a woman,
yes,
as a Latina woman, but as a leader in the community who loves everyone.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
And so I wanted to bring that up to let people know how involved that you were.
Yeah,
even with her and honoring her during Women's History Month.
Oh, wow, yeah. I honor her all the time. And she's definitely a woman that has a huge legacy.
Over 40
shoes
years.
To fill. Yes, over 40 years. Just like Lydia Munoz.
Yes,
Lydia has
same
been
thing.
over 50 years. And going to Lydia, I remember her telling us, her fighting for our rights in city, in the county.
Right.
So Latinos could have rights. And so she could open that agency that has helped so many thousands of people over the years.
How did you feel I know you said that she helped mentor you?
Yes, she did. She was one of my first mentors.
Right.
Pastor Noemi and her were my two mentors when I first moved here in 94.
Right. So how do you feel now being in the role that you are that Lillian Munoz started?
Wow. I'm blessed. I'm inspired. I talk to her daily. She still works 10 hours a week. And she's always available. But I love her so much. And to be able to continue her legacy, to me, is the biggest blessing because I know the passion and commitment that she has. And she still practices. She's an LCSW. She still has clients.
Oh, wow.
She's like, she's sharp. She's still there, and it's the love that she has for the community. I don't even have words to explain, but I'm very, very happy and very full of... I'm inspired by her every day. It's wonderful to have her, continue mentoring me. And so people are calling me now Little Lydia. Oh, you're Little Lydia, and the fact that she continues to give, without expecting anything in return is beautiful.
That's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
And for your mentor to have the mentee,
yes,
to now be the CEO of something that she started over 40 years ago.
Yes,
that is huge.
It is huge. I was just doing my own business, and she reached out to me in November, and she took me to dinner for my birthday, for the 14th. She took me to dinner, and she put it in my ear and said, let me think about it. But then when I met with her in December, she goes, I really, really need you to become the next CEO. And the fact that I admire her and I respect her so much, I said, let's do it. So finally, about a few weeks ago, we were able to do the transition, and it's so great. to have the team that we have.
Yes, I remember the late Miles Monroe. He would says that if your dream or vision stops when you die, you failed.
Yes.
You have to pass the baton so the legacy can continue, because you put so much work into the Spanish Community Center.
Yes.
And for it just to stop and not lead a successor wouldn't be great. So that shows her leadership.
Yeah, she's an incredible leader. We have an amazing, also the president of the board, Dr. George Scott from Rowan Medicine. He's excellent as well. I actually was able to bring her daughter, Arlene Munoz, back because she had not been with the agency for a few years. And I said, Arlene, you need to come back because you grew up in this agency. So now she's doing some work as a contractor and helping me so much. And the same thing with Jose Medina, who he's the one that oversees the food program. He's the director of nutrition services. And then I have my executive assistant, Mari, in Atlantic City, who's been with the agency for over 30 years. So everyone that's there, we don't have that many staff anymore, but the few that are there are putting 200% of themselves.
Right. And I saw on social media, on Facebook, when you received the van, it's not really a van,
it's like more like a shuttle. It looks more like a shuttle bus.
Yeah, like a shuttle bus.
Yeah.
And had the food on the inside. That was very nice.
Yeah, and the fact Harrah's selected us, they select different charities, but they selected us last week to receive food pantry from their employees. So that was really, really nice. And we had I can tell you, we brought the food in the Atlantic City office, and we had a line of people waiting.
I know.
The food went right away, but that's just what we do. The same thing you do in Atlantic City. You know how many families are in need through your food pantry in your church.
Yes. It's a lot, especially with the prices going up.
Yes.
When the gas prices within a week and a half has tremendously gone up.
No, it's gas at home has gone up. I just got my bill. It's crazy how everything is, with everything that's happening. It's so expensive, and we're making a lot of families cannot even do that.
Right.
So I like to do like a little case management on the side. Every time someone comes to get food, we sit down, we get to know them, and we like to link them up with services that we have, or link them up with services in the community. And when I tell you people are hurting.
Yes, they are.
They don't have a lot. They have a little, and some don't even have a home. So to be able to be around in the community and to be able to serve and talk to even the homeless that don't have where to live, and be able to link them up to services, it's a struggle. People are struggling.
Well, I believe that they have the right person.
Thank you.
As the CEO, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And we've done a lot together over the last year.
Yes, we have.
We've done a lot together, and it's been a blessing.
Yes, and I also want to tell you, we have an adult daycare starting in Atlantic City, and we already have a lot of the clients who are waiting. We're hoping to get the funding to start it at the end of April. Anywhere from 20 to 30 individuals. We're going to be providing them breakfast and lunch, and we're going to pick them up in the van, bring them to the center, and then take them back home. So that's something that's really close to me, because I know how important my parents are.
Right.
And for us to be able to provide a family to the older adults that need one and provide them the services, I'm so happy about that.
Well, with the big, beautiful bill, the SNAP benefits and all of that has changed.
Yes.
And people have to volunteer 20 hours a week in order to maintain SNAP benefits. So that's a lot.
It's a lot. Either go to school, right? Either go to school or volunteer, or they have to do both.
Or either or.
Either or.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's being tracked, I understand, on the hours. But just imagine, you're already hurting.
Yeah. And you have a lot of families that have lost those benefits, because I know quite a few families that either have disabled individuals that receive SNAP, but they can't leave the house.
Right.
So how are you supposed to volunteer? How are
You
you supposed
can't.
to? You can't.
But that's
or
supposed to be
not having the
waived.
means of, of paying for transportation to get to the locations.
That should be waived, though.
It
if they're
should be
disabled.
waived.
Right.
It should be waived.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was
A few
right.
people that I'm talking to, they're still fighting that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're helping them out. A lot has to do with going to the doctor and having the doctor, put the exact information a little bit more clear. So when they get it, it's better understood.
Okay. So there's a
But
process.
It's a process. It's definitely a process.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're doing what you love to do.
I love to do it. Yeah.
Right.
God has a plan. I always say God has a plan for all of us.
So it's really not work when you love it.
Oh, I love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
I do. I do.
In addition to that, you have your own entertainment company.
Yes, I do. We do. We produce the Light Music Fest. Right now, I'm stepping a little away from it, but I still work with artists. I like to connect them to the right services. So we have a couple of artists we're working with that one needs like a vocal lessons, the other one needs, is producing an album, and so we guide them in the right direction. But in the summertime, that's when we really get requests for different artists that want to perform in different festivals or events. And right now, we're just hoping to, we're continuing with that.
I was at your. I've been coming to you
For a while,
For a
right?
while.
I come every year.
Yeah, just about. I think I've only missed a couple.
Yes.
Maybe because I was out of town or something, but I was at the last one.
Yes. Yeah.
And I had just had surgery.
I remember that.
But I can't.
How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm
Your
doing
leg is
better.
okay?
I'm doing better. I got
Good.
released from the doctor.
Good.
It's been a long process.
I remember the boot.
Oh.
I used to hate that boot.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
been a process.
It was.
Yeah, but I was at the Latino Fest, and it was in Pleasantville.
Mm-hmm. City of Pleasantville they're very nice with us. Every year, we talk to Judy and the council. We submit the application, and they give us a location. We normally have it at 110 Tilton Road in Pleasantville, which is the open lot. And a lot of people come. A lot of people come and enjoy, and we want to continue that tradition.
Yeah, and you don't just have the Latino Fest. You have the trucks.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do.
You have food.
We have all kinds of food. We
Right.
have the Jeep clubs from everywhere that always come in to visit. They come from all parts to visit. And this year they were good. Like the year before they were a little too nosy, but this year they followed the rules really nicely, and I'm really happy that they came and they enjoyed themselves.
And you had a headliner.
Yes, we had Alexandra, which was the queen of bachata. Yeah, from Dominican Republic. She's a Grammy award nominated. She has won Billboard awards, a lot of them, and she decided to come and join us. And her concert was out of this world.
It was great.
She's amazing.
It was.
And her entire band is just so good.
She's our own person, but she's your Beyonce.
Yes, she is. She's our Beyonce. Yes, she is. She's been around for a long time. The good thing with her is her story is interesting because she was born with the gift of singing, and her neighbor was well known, band, and he said, "Why don't you come and join us and just do choir? Just be part of the chorus." And that's how she started.
Wow.
And then a producer said, let's send her to become, to have her own band. And she started as a duet, and then she went solo, and now she's she's international.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you have connected all of these dots,
Yes, I have.
with the various people, and it's just been your best friend. How do you say his name?
Gilviachi, yeah, he's always been my right-hand person. Gilviachi and I started the company back in 99, and he's always been there with me. He was my first artist that I signed, and he's now creating his own lotions, shampoos. He's doing his own, he called me last night, he's doing his own Cologne. So he's up there. I see him all the time. You know, he comes down from Philly all the time, but he's doing really, really well.
Yeah, and he also performed at Caris Park.
Yes, he does. He performs. He does a lot of performing. He also dances. He's multi-talented. He's a fashion designer. So he is just the best friend anyone can ever have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there was another man who ran track.
Willie. Yeah, Willie, my other BFF.
Right.
Yeah. Both of them are like part of my family. I know Willie. Willie helped me start the Latin Music Fest. Willie is now number 2 in the world they call them the Masters, which is the senior citizen runners.
Right.
He went to compete in Chile. He went to compete in Switzerland, and he's still number 1. Number 2 of the world.
In senior citizen.
In the Masters. They call them the Masters. Yeah. He going to Chile, he won like 3, gold medals, 2 bronze and 2 silvers. So I'm like, where do you get your energy? He runs 20 to 24 miles daily.
Right.
And he's 75.
Wow.
He's 75, yeah. He's just amazing.
I know 23 years ago, I went to run a marathon. Down in New Orleans. But
Okay.
Before the Board of Education.
Okay.
But the problem was that I had never trained.
Oh, you have to train.
You don't just start to running. You just don't do that. But I had went ahead. I had the look.
Okay.
I had the outfit. I had the water bottle. I had the headband. Oh, I was ready. And signed up and started running. You're not supposed to run that fast.
Did you get sick or?
In 10 minutes, it was over. All of the senior citizens had passed me.
But you had fun. You had fun.
All right. Listen, we're talking to Yvette Soto, CEO of the Spanish Community Center and Worldwide Entertainment. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Mark your calendars for a heartwarming celebration this Mother's Day.
Join us on Saturday, May 9th at 11 a.m. for the annual WEHA Mother's Day Brunch.
Held at Beacon Hall, 243 St. Louis Avenue, Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. This year, we are thrilled to have Lady Praise as our fabulous host, bringing her energy and warmth to make this event unforgettable.
And that's not all. Our inspirational keynote speaker will be Dr. Patrice Dawson.
She will uplift and inspire us all with her powerful message. Gather your family and friends to honor the incredible mothers in our lives with good food, special musical guests, great company, and a beautiful atmosphere.
Tickets are going fast at $30 for adults and $15 for ages 12 and under. So get yours today.
For more information and to get your tickets, visit our Facebook page or our website or call us at 609-641-8870, extension 2.
City. Get ready for a night that will take your breath away. The greatest live Whitney Houston tribute in the visible universe. Produced and directed by Lee Harris. Starring Grammy-nominated vocal powerhouse Michelle Brooks Thompson. One night only, Saturday, April 18th, 8 p.m. inside the legendary Superstar Theater at Resorts Casino Hotel, Atlantic City. Hear every hit, feel every note. Relive the magic of Whitney's greatest songs performed live at the legendary Superstar Theater at Resorts Casino Hotel, Atlantic City. Tickets are on sale now at resortsac.com and Ticketmaster. But don't wait, this show will sell out. If you love Whitney, and who doesn't, this one's for you. Get up, dance, and sing Whitney's greatest hits Saturday, April 18th. Superstar Theater at Resorts Atlantic City. Be there for the tribute the universe has been waiting for. The greatest live Whitney Houston tribute in the visible universe. Produced and directed by Lee Harris. Tickets available now at resortsac.com and Ticketmaster.
If you just tuned in, you listen to In the Community with Dr. Thelma Witherspoon and First Lady Parrish, right here on your 2-time Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM. We have gospel. This broadcast is being brought to you by the Hawks Family Businesses, who've been serving our community for over 40 years, and Beacon Hall, turning moments into memories. Certainly, if you're looking for a venue to have an event, Beacon Hall is the place that you want to be. Lovely kitchen, a lovely dining room area, a lovely facility, parking. It's just a beautiful place, and the decor that they give is just beautiful. You can call 609-641-8870, extension 2, Monday through Friday, beginning at 9 a.m. All right, we're going to continue our conversation with Yvette Soto. She is the CEO of the Spanish Community Center and Worldwide Entertainment. And this is Women's History Month, and certainly we are highlighting her for all of the things that she does in the community and has been doing for so many years. So again, happy Women's Month to Yvette Soto. All right, so we're going to continue with our conversation. Thank you. We were talking earlier about your parents, and I know that there are a lot of programs that are out there that can help assist with the family. Family. Can you share some of that information with our listening audience?
Sure. My parents are both part of the JACC program, JACC program in New Jersey. And what that program is for individuals that do not qualify for Medicaid. So what they do is they do an assessment. You need to go to the doctor, and the doctor needs to give you a PA4 form telling you that you need services in the home. The assessment consists of needing help with your ADLs, which is assisted daily living activities. And both of them get, it's 18 hours for both. So we have a home health aide that comes, and they work with both mom and dad, and I pay only like $30 a month for each of them.
Wow.
But they covered those 18 hours to stay. Now, if you have someone that wants to be Medicaid approved, they can do that through the MLTSS program. Aetna has it, Horizon has it, and what it is that they have to provide 5 years of financial history.
Right.
They have to be able to need the assistance with their daily living activities. They need a form from their physician, and the nurse from the insurance comes to your house and does an assessment. Once you have all documentation you gave them and they have everything, they ask you for like birth certificate, marriage certificate, all that stuff.
Social Security card.
Everything. Right. Once they have all that, then they approve you for Medicaid managed programs.
Now, but if you're not on Medicaid, you have to do the JACC program.
You can, JACC program. But even if you're like my parents, they can apply for the MLTSS. You just have to provide 5 years financial history.
Right.
You cannot own a home.
Okay.
And what they do is they approve you for 40 hours.
A week.
A week. That's which is great. And I can tell you, if you need any assistance, they can come and see me at the office, because that's one area of expertise that I have with the older adults, and I'll be more than happy to lead the family in the right direction. So, like I said, our office in Atlantic City is 3900 Banner Avenue in Atlantic City, and we can help you fill out the paperwork and tell you what you need. We'll call the insurance for you and put you in contact with one of their nurses and help you through the process.
Now, and that's for the ones that's on Medicaid. Now, with JACC, is that a separate?
Yeah, JACC is a separate program. So the MLTSS is for the ones that are on Medicaid or are not on Medicaid. As long as you provide everything to the state, and they know that in order for them not to put you in a nursing home, it's a lot cheaper for them to pay for services in your home.
Right.
So even if you have a higher income, you can still qualify. The only difference is that once you become MLTSS, you cannot have more than $2,000 in the bank every month.
Okay.
Per person. So if it's a couple, you cannot have more for exactly. Yeah.
4,000
per month. per month. But if you have a high income that is beyond, then it's the Jack program. And it's excellent for couples, for individuals, because even if you can't cook, they can send you with a home health aide that comes to your house. You also qualify for mom's meals, which is home cooked meals that come to your house. They give you like 2 months, two weeks worth of meals in a shipment, and they're frozen, and it's according to your diet. So if you have high blood pressure, the foods are low sodium. If you have diabetes, it's low sugar. So it's an excellent program.
Is that like the Meals on Wheels program?
Meals on Wheels is a little different because Meals on Wheels, they deliver to your home, but the dietary restrictions are not there. Right. So it's normally like a sandwich, a fruit, and some milk. But with my mom's meals, it's actually gourmet food. It's like meatloaf, lasagna. It's good food, frozen, and then you put it in the in the freezer, and then they send you 3 meals per day.
Right, and when you're ready to eat it, you just put it out, put it in the microwave.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's all part of that Jack program.
That's all part of the Jack program.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And that's for people who don't qualify. People
that don't qualify for Medicaid.
Right.
Yes.
And how did you find these programs? Because it's really hard.
Yeah. When I worked with the Spanish Community Center at 2015 to 2017, and my goal was to start a older adult case management program in St. Peter's, in Pleasantville.
Okay.
So we ended up with like 100 clients from St. Peter's. And I was the one that went to the appointments with them. I was the one that would put them in contact with the insurance companies. So it became like a science, because I did it for 2 years. So after that, I was like a little pro on it. And that's why I know about it. Then when I needed the information from my parents, I already had it because I had that prior experience.
Right, and I wanted to tell people about that. Now, how do people apply for the Jack? Do they just call the state? Is it elderly?
There's, the Stillwater building?
Yes.
They have an office at the Stillwater building.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they do. If you call the older adult programs, I don't have the number in front of me, but when you call them, you call and you ask for the Jersey Assistance Caregiving Program, and they'll put you through, her name is Jennifer, Julia Jennifer. She's the one that oversees the Jack for Atlantic County, and she's amazing. Wow. So she is the head person for the Jack program, and she goes to your house, and she goes and tells you exactly what you need. So they need your ID, your state ID. They need your birth certificate. If you have your insurance card, list of medications, your doctor. There's a form that's called a PA4, the PA4 form that your doctor needs to fill out that says that you need these services. And then once you're in there, they give you services right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long is the process?
It's not, with us, it only took like less than 2 months.
Wow,
they had somebody right away. Now, at the beginning, we had an agency that would send home health aides, and we were not too happy with them. So we were able to select another agency, and the agency now that mom and dad has, they're amazing. The lady that comes to them, she's really, really good. Rosa, she's amazing.
So you don't have to allow them to pick. You can choose your own.
Yeah, if they said, there's a few agencies in Atlantic County. What I find is that in some of the agencies, I've had this experience quite a few times. They might send someone that just, like, mom needs help bathing. She would bathe mom, and then they would sit down and not do anything. I'm like, no, there's certain, I'm always in contact with the agency because they're supposed to do light housekeeping. They're supposed to do a light lunch. They're supposed to help with bathing or dressing. And, after the 4 hours, they go home. But if they're not doing that, that means that they're not doing their job. And you have all the right to advocate for your parents.
Wow.
So we found Rosa, who was wonderful. And Rosa has been with them for a while now.
Wow.
Yeah, she's excellent.
I wanted to thank you for sharing that information.
Sure.
To my listeners, because you have so many people who are in that position.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking care of family members, and they just don't know where to go.
Exactly.
Or what to do.
There's also the PACE program. The PACE program pays for you to take care of your parents. Let's say there's a person that has the time and they want to become the caretaker, the PACE program does pay for a family member to take care of the parents. They just need to have a different address. So it cannot be the same address. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
But
know
you
that
could
part.
do that. I know a lady that also, if you have the option, if you become part of the program, you have the option to choose a different person. So if they give you the check, you can choose someone else that you trust to do the job.
Oh, okay.
I always encourage caretakers, though. Make sure you're CPR and first aid
That's great.
certified. And the good thing with the Jack program, they also give you the button. If you fall, you press the button.
Right.
Okay, and I test that button every single month at my mom's house. The people in Hamilton Township, they already know me. So it goes directly to the 911,
Okay.
and you tell them, I'm just testing the 911 button. Okay, thank you, Miss Soto.
Do they wear
But
that, or the button's just in the house?
my mom doesn't like to wear they give you a little bracelet, and she doesn't like it, but my dad is there. So we've used it 4 times already, where there's been emergencies, and we press the button and the ambulance comes right away.
Wow.
So I believe in that program.
That's the PACE program.
That not the PACE program. That's the 911.
The 911.
Yeah.
The PACE program is what they paid.
Yes.
Yeah, for taking care of the parent.
Exactly.
All right. But the 911 with the button.
Yeah, the button is actually a free program in the county. And it
Really?
doesn't come with, you don't have to have, even if you're low income, high income, you qualify. If you're elderly, all you have to do is call and tell them, I'm by myself, I'm afraid of falling, and and they'll send it to you. They come and they set it up at your house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
See, you are a phenomenal. You know all of these things because you had to be involved. you know,
Sure.
and all of this you are able to use at the Spanish Community Center.
Yes. Yeah, with all a lot of our clientele in Atlantic City is elderly, a lot.
Right.
I would say 50% of the clients that we get, they're elderly.
Yeah. This is a controversial subject, the immigration.
Mm-hmm.
How is that with the
I
clients?
think, we have a wonderful governor,
Yes, we do.
Mike Ishero. I think she has been, since she started, she loves everyone, and she's putting certain laws in place that protects the families. What we can tell them is I work a lot in Hamilton. There's an agency, I won't mention the name to keep it private for the clients, but there's an agency in Hamilton that helps the migrant workers. They have a secret location. They provide them with everything, including a laundry room, so they don't have to go to the laundromat. And they're getting a lot of assistance. So we provide them assistance by taking coats to them or taking things that we get, like clothing. We like to volunteer and help them out as well, because people are afraid. They don't like to drive. They're staying away. They're staying home. I'll tell you what, I had a program yesterday on real estate in Atlantic City, and I called a lot of the clients and like, we don't want to leave the home.
Right.
So what I did was I did a live on Facebook, and we ended up having like over 500 views because people are afraid. They're afraid. So I'm hoping things get a little better. Have you heard about the immigrant youth going to war?
No.
Yeah, they've been talking about that. It's a possibility of, George Bush did this when we had the war in Iraq, where he actually allowed immigrant youth to go to war, and then they come back and they help them with immigration. So that's a possibility. That's a possibility of, if it becomes a mandatory draft, that they're going to be accepting, everyone.
Well, the immigration, people don't understand that becoming a citizen is a long process.
It is.
And expensive.
It is.
It's 5 years or more to become a citizen. It just, that needs to change.
It needs to change. I always tell the families that I meet with, I said, you need an attorney. You
Right.
can't do anything with an attorney. And
That's
I know
true.
that the state has different, and not necessarily down here, but I know in Trenton, I know in like by Princeton, they have organizations that do pro bono work attorneys, they need to go through the legal process. You cannot escape that, you know. And I'm a big advocate for that, because if you're here, whatever the situation brought you to the country, and a lot of them came with a very good reason, escaping, you know, they don't want to die through gang affiliation, they're escaping human trafficking. So, but you need to have an attorney to walk you through the process and go through the legal. What's happening now is crazy. I mean, all the violence that's going on with ICE and families, but we keep hoping for the best. And I keep telling the families, stay informed.
Right.
They have rights.
Right.
Someone cannot just come and break into your home. No, they have rights. You know, we have rights.
Right.
Know your rights. So that's all we can do is hope for the best.
Right. I tell people, a lot of times people don't know their rights.
Exactly.
Whether they're Latino or Latina or not, they don't know their rights. And you have to have a warrant.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't come and snatch people off the street.
Exactly.
No. I wanted to change from that because I do know you also used to send clothes.
Yes, we do. We right now what we continue doing that, sending, but right now it's been more helping our brothers and sisters in the United States. We have a lot of families that really need it. And right now with the agency that I told you we're helping in Hamilton, they need everything. They need all kinds of, I mean, if you think of when I went to meet with the families, I meet with all, you know, different municipalities, but when it comes to migrant families, a lot of them don't have anything.
Right.
And we're kind of, you know, doing donations to them. But I continue my work with the Dominican Republic and sending, because I have a church that I adopted.
Right.
I remember the pastor working with her back in, I would say, like 16 years ago. And she now has over 60 kids.
I saw the pictures.
You saw the pictures. So to me, it's so important to continue helping them financially, because when the money gets there, the pastor goes and buys food for the kids and does like a whole, you know, citywide feeding, and they come and they praise God and they eat. So when we do send boxes, we do the clothing and the toys, and the kids just love it.
Right. So this is the reason why I chose you to be on my show.
Thank
Because
you.
all of the things that you do that you don't even talk about.
No,
you don't even talk about it. But I do know by working with you over the past year, I knew all of the things that you were involved in. And so Women's History Month, certainly I salute you for that.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best as the CEO of the Spanish Community Center.
Keep praying.
Worldwide Entertainment.
Keep praying for our families. I always ask for prayers, yes, and for us.
What would you like to leave with our listening audience? And is there any contact information if people want to reach out to you?
Yeah, if they want to reach out to me, they can reach out to me directly. 609-226-8183. 609-226-8183. The last message I want to leave you with is live by purpose. Follow God's calling and try to be the best person you can every day. Even if you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. But thank God for your life, and remember that there's always someone that has it worse than you. Just be thankful for the good and the bad.
That's good.
You know?
Well, I wish you again a happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History Month.
And keep on doing the things that you're doing.
Thank you. You too.
Right. We want to thank you for tuning in to In the Community with Dr. Thelma Witherspoon and First Lady Parrish right here on your two-time Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM. We have gospel. We will see you on next week. Keep those dials locked to WEHA.
Mark your calendars for a heartwarming celebration this Mother's Day.
Join us on Saturday, May 9th at 11 a.m. for the annual WEHA Mother's Day Brunch.
Held at Beacon Hall, 243 St. Louis Avenue, Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. This year, we are thrilled to have Lady Praise as our fabulous host, bringing her energy and warmth to make this event unforgettable.
And that's not all. Our inspirational keynote speaker will be Dr. Patrice Dawson.
She will uplift and inspire us all with her powerful message. Gather your family and friends to honor the incredible mothers in our lives with good food, special musical guests, great company, and a beautiful atmosphere.
Tickets are going fast at $30 for adults and $15 for ages 12 and under. So get yours today.
For more information and to get your tickets, visit our Facebook page or our website or call us at 609-641-8870, extension 2.
Bishop Luke Witherspoon Sr. and First Lady Juanita Witherspoon Annual Prayer Breakfast, a cornerstone event that has impacted the community year after year. Hosted by Elder Marcus Witherspoon Sr., featuring uplifting musical guests D. Morton and Gifted, Lil Sammy and the Flying Clouds, and delivering the word, guest preacher Pastor Maurice Jackson of New Generation Church in Columbus, Ohio. Enjoy a delicious buffet-style breakfast Saturday, March 21st, 9:30 a.m. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. at the Golden Nugget Hotel, Casino and Marina, 600 Huron Avenue, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tickets are $65. Hotel rooms available for $110 under MLW Enterprises. Make checks payable to MLW Enterprises. For tickets or more information, contact Marcus Witherspoon Sr. at 609-457-7675. A legacy of prayer, a moment of connection, a morning you don't want to miss. The annual prayer breakfast.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids,